Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Lindsay, product marketer here at Zoho Vault, and I'm super excited to have you all here. Before we dive into the details, I wanted to start with a tough question. Do you have any idea how much your confidential data is actually worth on dark web? Just throw out a guess in the chat box. What if I told you your bank account details alone can sell up to $5,000? That's not just a random number. That's the current price tag on your digital identity on dark web. So over the next 45 minutes, we are going to talk about how to redefine your workforce security with Zoho Vault. Our main focus will be on the three pillars of protection: passwords, passkeys, and multi-factor authentication. To make sure we answer all your tough questions, I've got an incredible team in the panel. For today's session, we got Christopher, our head of customer success. We'll be monitoring the chat right now. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Just drop it in the chat box. And if you want ask questions later, you can also reach out to us at support@zohovault.com. But first, let me do a quick tech check. If you can hear me loud and clear and see my screen, please give a thumbs up. Thank you so much for confirming. Let's get started. Here's a quick look at what we are going to cover today. First, we'll start with the anatomy of data breach, what it is and how we stop it. Next, we'll give a quick overview of Zoho Vault and how it simplifies your workforce security. Then, we'll dive into a quick look at passkey management in Zoho Vault. Then we'll cover a layered security approach with Zoho's security solutions. We'll share what's new and next in Zoho Vault. Finally, a live Q&A session. The anatomy of data breach. So what exactly a data breach is? Simply put, it's a security incident where your most sensitive data is accessed, disclosed, or exposed to people who shouldn't have it. It's a massive problem. And did you know the average global cost of a data breach is around $4.4 million? Pretty scary, right? Let me give you a couple of recent examples. First, we have French telecom provider Orange suffered a major ransomware attack where 4 GB of sensitive business documents were published on dark web. And we have credit reporting agency TransUnion had a third-party application compromise where the names, PII details, and social security numbers of 4.4 million individuals got exposed. But how does it actually happen? So that brings us to the next crucial part. Every successful attack follows a structured sequence. By understanding this lifecycle of data breach, you can focus on your defense at the most crucial point. Phase 1, the scouting phase. The attackers scopes out their target. They will be looking for a weakest link in your device. For an example, an outdated server or unpatched system or a simple poor passwords. Step 2, break-in. This is the actual moment of entry. They gain access by exploiting security vulnerabilities present in your system. Deepening access. So once they are inside, they don't stop. They move deeper into your networks, searching for a high-level confidential information and assets. They also upgrade their access controls from a simple user to an administrator. Next, data exfiltration. So this is where the threat actually happens. It's the unauthorized copying or transferring your sensitive data onto the attacker's system. And finally, covering tracks. In this final phase, The attackers tries to erase all the evidence of their presence in your system to avoid detection. So what happens to password in this entire picture? The answer is password fits in everywhere. Running a business means your team and the tools you use are constantly growing. Everyone needs access to the right set of systems and passwords to do their work. But keeping track of all those access can quickly be a headache. You'll start to see problems like people sharing passwords unsecurely, reusing them across websites, or simply forgetting them, or a lack of identity governance, who has access to what and for how long, nobody really knows, or internal access control gaps. People retain access long after they left the company or changed their roles, and it doesn't stop there. So, these issues are the root cause of employee burnout and inefficiency, a catastrophic data breach, financial and reputational ruins, and of course, regulatory and legal backlash. A single not so scary password can create this entire vicious cycle. And that's exactly where Zoho Vault comes in. Zoho Vault started back in 2013 as a simple password manager. Since then, it has evolved into a comprehensive security solution, helping individuals, families, teams, enterprises, and even developers securely manage their confidential data. Zoho Vault is secure by design. It's built on zero knowledge architecture and AES 256 encryption, which means your data truly stays secure and we can't even see it. We operate on our own data centers and tech stacks, and we are compliant with all major global standards like GDPR, CCPA, HIPAA, ISO 27001, SOC 2 Type 2, and more. Zoho Vault isn't just about security, it's about making your life easier. We help team work faster with our built-in tools like password and passphrase generator, passkey management, seamless autofill, and a password health score. Everything is accessible right where you work with our dedicated mobile and desktop apps and browser extensions. When it comes to advanced security and admin controls, we go several layers deeper. You get granular controls with role-based access permissions and security policies. We offer active threat detection and easy integration with your security and identity tools. We provide detailed activity logs that helps you to stay compliant and audit ready at all times. And we also support API and CLI access, so you can automate your workflows and connect Zoho Vault with your existing IT systems. Let's take a quick look at the security architecture of Zoho Vault. Zoho Vault can be accessed via browsers, extensions, mobile, and desktop app. When a user creates an account, they need to set a master password. And this master password is only known to them, and it will not be stored anywhere on our servers. Only the encrypted form of sensitive data will be stored on the data centers across the region. The entire data is transmitted over HTTPS, ensuring complete security and privacy. With Zoho Vault, you get a complete password security wherever you go. You can access your vault from desktop, Android, iOS, and even your Apple Watch. Our browser extension take convenience to the next level. They automatically logs you into your favorite websites, autofill passwords in a single click. They even generate strong and random passwords with our built-in password and passphrase generator. And they actively protect you from phishing by preventing autofill on suspicious websites. We support popular browsers including Zoho's privacy-focused browser Ula, as well as Chrome, Safari, Microsoft Edge, Brave, uh, Firefox, Vivaldi, Atlas, and Comet. Zoho Vault also seamlessly integrates with a huge range of applications, from Zoho apps like Ula, Zoho Desk, Zoho Mail, Zoho Flow, Zoho Projects, and Zoho OneNote, to external tools like productivity suites, directory services, cloud backup, health solutions, SEM services, and supports SSO for over 100 cloud apps. You can also build your custom integrations with our REST APIs. Zoho Vault not only protects your data, but also helps in your compliance journey. With features like passwordless single sign-on and passkeys, your team can log in once and instantly access all your business apps and websites. You can implement the principle of least privilege using our built-in roles and permissions. You can enforce need-based access with our request release workflows. You can define and enforce strong organization-wide password policies for complexity, length, and uniqueness. You can also track everything from login attempts to password changes and receive instant alerts for crucial activities with our audit trails and comprehensive reports. Finally, we are proud to announce that this year Zoho Vault is positioned as a leader and fast mover in 2025 GigaOM Radar report for enterprise password management solutions. We earned this position for key features like extensive API integration and automation, passwordless support, seamless IDP integration and SSO, and flexible licensing and easy deployment. You can download a free copy by clicking this link. So now that we have seen the importance of password management and what Zoho Vault is all about, let's dive into the 7 actionable tips you can implement right now to strengthen your workforce security. Tip 1. Turn on multi-factor authentication. You can mandate that all your users in your organization must access Zoho Vault with an additional layer of authentication. MFA is a single most effective barrier against unauthorized access. We have several options like Zoho OneAuth, OTP Authenticator like Google and Microsoft, Security Key, or Passkeys. To set it up, go to Settings, click Enforce MFA, and proceed to configure your MFA mode. So the next time a user logs in, they will also be prompted to configure their MFA mode. Tip 2. Set a strong password policy. Define a strong password policy for your entire organization and requires all the users to adhere to it. This ensures that every generated password in your company is secure by default. To set it up, go to Settings, click Password Policy, click Add, give it a name and description. You can also specify other password constraints like minimum and maximum length, start with a letter, must include mixed cases, special characteristics, numbers, etc. You can even define how often these passwords must be changed with password validity period. Once everything is done, click Save. You can also identify whether these passwords stored in your account are compliant with the default policy with Password Policy Compliance Report. Enforce access control workflow. Business crucial activities always rely on shared passwords. For an example, your bank account details. So these are accessed by multiple employees without restrictions. It's always crucial to maintain an additional layer of security for these type of crucial accounts. If you enable access control on a shared bank account detail, users will have to raise a request with a valid reason. You have to verify the reason and decide whether to approve or reject it. To set it up, select the password, click Enable Access Control, select one or more administrators who can give access to this particular password. You can also exclude selective users from this entire workflow if needed. You can even set up an automatic approval requests with our help desk ticket validation. Then click Save. You can then review all the requests under Password Access Requests. See the request and decide whether to approve or reject it. Tip 4. Configure alert notifications for all sensitive actions. You need to know the moment a crucial action occurred in your Zoho Vault account. Select the events important to you and configure alerts to receive instant or periodic notifications via email. To set it up, go to the Settings tab and click Alerts. Select the important events you want to be alerted for. Mention the recipient for these alerts. You can choose to alert all the administrators or a specific user. Specify how often these alerts to be alerted. For example, you can choose instantly or at once. Add to configure all these settings. Turn on breached password alerts. Zoho Vault is integrated with Have I Been Pawned, a robust service that tracks and catalogs data breaches globally. If your information available in HIVP database, Zoho Vault will notify you immediately. Upon receiving this alert, you can take immediate actions with our built-in password and passphrase generator. You can create a new secure password. To enable this alert, navigate to Settings tab, click Fine Grained Controls, locate View Breached Passwords and toggle it on. So once enabled, you can go to the security dashboard. Under breached passwords, you can view all the compromised credentials present in your account. Next, we have IP and geolocation restriction. You can allow or deny access to users based on their IP address and geolocations. For example, you can prevent a user from accessing their passwords from outside office premises. So this significantly restricts unauthorized access attempts. To set up IP restriction, go to Settings, select IP restriction. You must add your current IP address to the list of allowed IPs. Select the IP range or single IP and enter corresponding IPs. Select Allow or Deny from the restriction type to grant or deny access and click Add Restriction. To set up a geolocation restriction, go to Settings, select Geolocation Restriction, enter the name and description, search for the location and mark the allowed range using our drawing tool. So once added, you can impose this restriction on specific users or user groups. Zoho Vault not only protects your sensitive data with the measures we spoke about before, but it also delivers a truly seamless login experience. This year, we were thrilled to launch Passkey support in Zoho Vault. Let's explore what passkeys mean to your security and, most importantly, how easy it is to manage passkeys right inside your Vault account. So before we dive into the how-to part, let's clarify what a passkey actually is and how it signs you in. What are passkeys? A passkey is a digital credential linked securely to your account or a specific app or a website. It lets you sign in without ever typing your username, passwords, or OTP, offering incredibly fast and phishing-resistant authentication. So how Passkeys works? Step 1. A passkey has two parts: a public key stored on the website's server and a private key that stays safe on your device. When you try to log in, the website checks if its public key matches with your private key. To confirm it's really you, you're simply asked to unlock your device using your fingerprint, Face ID, or a device PIN. And that's it, you're signed in. Your private key and your biometric never leaves your device, keeping your login secure and seamless. Now let's see how easy it is to add and share passkeys using Zoho Vault. First, make sure you signed into the latest version of Zoho Vault browser extension. To create a passkey, log into the website that supports passkeys. We'll use X as an example here. Click More, Settings and Privacy. Go to Security and Account Access. Click Security, then Manage Passkeys. Click Create a new passkey and enter your account password and confirm. Click Create Passkey. The Zoho Vault browser extension will automatically detect that you're trying to create a passkey for that website, and it will prompt you to save it. So when prompted, you can change the name, you can add it to a folder, or you can decide whether it's for personal use or enterprise. Then click Create. That's it, your passkey is created. To edit a saved passkey, simply go to your Zoho Vault account, locate the passkey, and click Edit icon. You can add notes, tags, custom fields, and descriptions as needed. To share a passkey, simply click the Share icon. You can share a passkey with users and user groups, just like a password. Logging in with passkeys. Logging in with the passkeys stored in Zoho Vault is incredibly fast. Make sure you're signed in to your latest version of your Zoho Vault browser extension. Navigate to the website where you saved a passkey in Zoho Vault. Again, we are using X as an example here. Enter your username. Zoho Vault will prompt you to log in with the saved credentials. Just click the prompt. Verify your identity using device biometric or a PIN. And that's it, you're logged in. No typing required. Let's take a quick pause and do a short recap. So far, we have covered the anatomy of data breach, what it is and how we stop it, how Zoho Vault strengthens workforce security with its powerful features, and a quick walkthrough of passkey management in Zoho Vault. We are now moving into the crucial section in today's webinar. We have seen how powerful Zoho Vault is on its own, but true security should always be a layered approach. Security needs to be seamlessly integrated into our everyday work. From the moment we browse online to protecting your highly sensitive confidential data and to manage secure authentication and identity. So that's where Zoho's security solutions comes in. Let's quickly look at the case study to see how the security stack works in real time. Meet Arthur Sebastian. He is the head of Zulker Corp, and his team is launching a social media campaign. But the challenge is the team needs a quick shared access to all social media accounts and marketing documents. But access must be strictly controlled and time-bound. So here's how Zoho's security stack makes that possible. With Zoho Directory, the entire marketing team logs in with a single set of credentials for all their accounts. So this creates a centralized point of entry for the entire Zulker Corp identity. Then team members use ULA browser and Vault browser extension to log in instantly. So this prevents phishing attacks by blocking autofill on malicious websites. Highly sensitive social media passwords and marketing documents are protected within Zoho Vault. Arthur shares them with his team on a need-to-know basis, using access privileges and request release workflows. Finally, Author enforces multi-factor authentication on all crucial accounts with Zoho OneAuth, ensuring that only verified users can access the accounts. So this is how a comprehensive layered security approach will look like. So let's see how these tools integrate with Zoho Vault. Zoho Vault browser extension for ULA. To download Zoho Vault browser extension for ULA, open ULA or any of your favorite browsers and head over to the web store. Search for Zoho Vault and install the extension. Once installed, pin it for easy access. To log into your Zoho Vault account, just click the icon. A new page will open, giving you an option to log in or create an account. So once you're logged in, you simply have to enter your master password to access your Vault data. From the browser extension, you can manage folders, create new passwords with our built-in password and passphrase generator, and other security settings. You can also copy a password, share a password, and autofill a password. Or autofill feature helps you to fill in all your username, passwords, and TOTP codes straight into the websites. This gives you a seamless and secure login experience. Zoho Vault and Zoho Directory. So if you're using Zoho One bundle, you already have access to Zoho Directory and Zoho Vault. With Zoho Directory, you can easily give your team members access to Zoho Vault to manage their confidential information. With Zoho Directory, you can set security policies like strong password rules, multi-factor authentication, and alerted IPs, all from one place. And the best part, these settings automatically applies across your Zoho ecosystem, giving admins simple and centralized control over security. Zoho Vault and Zoho OneAuth integration. This year, we introduced a brand new integration. Now, Zoho Vault is built right inside your Zoho OneAuth app. This means your MFA and password management are now under one secure roof, providing seamless and secure access. To enable this, simply go to your Zoho OneAuth settings, then click Vault setting, toggle on Access Vault passwords, and unlock Vault. That's it. All your Zoho Vault data will be present in your Zoho OneAuth app. So that brings us to the final part of today's webinar. Let's quickly look at what's new and next in Zoho Vault. Introducing Zoho Vault Windows desktop app. You can now take complete control of your sensitive information with our native Windows app. You can add, edit, manage, share your confidential data directly from your Windows device, and enjoy the convenience of biometric unlocking for faster and secure access. Do check out our help article to find more about what our Windows app can do. Zoho Vault doesn't just store your confidential data securely, it also helps you to collect it. Zoho Vault SecureForms makes it easy to collect all your confidential information from anyone, whether it's within your organization or external collaborators. Whether you're an educational institution gathering student passwords or a business collecting payment cards from vendors, SecureForms ensures all data is protected through end-to-end encryption. So once submitted, the information can be instantly imported into your Zoho Vault account for secure storage. Let's quickly see how SecureForms works. Please note that this feature is only available for professional and enterprise edition. Only the administrators have the permission to enable and disable SecureForms for all the users. To enable a SecureForm, Log into your Zoho Vault account, navigate to Settings, go to Fine Grained Controls, and turn on SecureForms. That's it. Your SecureForms is available for users. To create and share a secure form. To create a secure form, click Add, give a form name, choose a form type. In private form, you can manually specify the email addresses allowed to access and submit the form. In public form, anyone with a link can access and submit responses. Type the recipient email addresses. You can also set maximum allowed passwords limit, enable multiple submissions if needed. Select the allowed password categories for users to submit their information. You can also set a form validity period to define how long the form should remain active. And click Add. So once created, you can share the form via email or manually copy the URL and share it via secure communication methods. So when a recipient clicks the form, they must verify their identity by entering their email address. And OTP will be sent to that email. They have to type that as well. So once you are in, click the Add Passwords icon, fill all the necessary information, and click Save. After adding all the data, then click the Submit Form icon. After collecting the data, you can securely import into your Zoho Vault account. Select all passwords, click Add. For better management, you can also group all the imported data into folders. Finally, form timeline. Form timeline gives you a detailed audit trail. You can monitor who accessed or submitted the form, including timestamps. It also logs every piece of confidential data that has been submitted, imported into your Vault account, ensuring full flexibility and accountability. To view this, just click the timeline icon near to your form. Here are a few things we are working on at the backend. We have integration with Ula browser, a Zoho Vault bot for Zoho Click for easy and chat-based access, expanded accessibility controls, and more to come. Stay tuned. Let's move on to the Q&A session. If you have any questions, please drop it in the chat box. You can also write to us at support@zohovault.com. We have a few questions in the chat box. Christopher, would you like to take it?
Yeah, sure, Lindsay. So the first one is, does Zoho Vault have the ability to share passwords temporarily with an outside customer? Yes, we can definitely do that. So in Zoho Vault, we have an option called third parties sharing. So with the third party sharing functionality, you will be able to send them a temporary link with access to the password. So the link access can be varied between 30 minutes to maximum of 24 hours. All right. So, and there is one more question from ZH about autofill for identity and payment information in browser. So it is partially available. We do support payment card autofill in Zoho Vault. Identity autofill is something that we are actively working. So soon it will be available by next year. All right, Lindsay. So I believe the questions were answered. So we can wait for a minute for any other questions, and then we can proceed. So Zoho Vault product is also available, like in the Zoho One, Zoho Workplace, and Zoho People Plus bundles. If you are already using any one of these solutions, you can definitely give it a try. And also with Zoho One, we offer the enterprise edition of Zoho Vault. So you can access or utilize the SecureForms and any other capabilities or tips mentioned by Lindsay. All right. So, Brian, to answer your question, whether the Zoho Vault browser extension will override the default password manager, yes. When you install the Zoho Vault browser extension, it will automatically disable the default password manager in Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. So that Zoho Vault will be your ultimate password manager. Whenever you try to log on to any new account, Zoho Vault will prompt the user to save the new password. Or if you update credential on the website, Zoho Vault will prompt you to save the updated password to the Vault account. And so we do have, some restrictions in the Safari browser because Safari manage all passwords in their keychain, and they do not allow third-party password managers to manage the keychain. So this particular functionality that I explained, it is not available in Safari alone, but in rest of the browsers, in any Chromium-based browser or Edge and Firefox. So it will work as I mentioned. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, Lindsay, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Christopher. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at support@zovault.com. Let's move on. So as you evaluate a password manager for your business, you have a lot of questions related to privacy, security, support, pricing, and many more. We are here to simplify this tedious process. Check out our dedicated Zoho Vault evaluation page for a stress-free password management experience. Thank you so much for attending our today's webinar. We really appreciate your time and your commitment to stronger security. For further queries, feel free to reach out to us at support@zohovault.com and follow us on Aratai, LinkedIn, YouTube, and X. Thank you so much.